Thank you. I don't know, maybe some of you already know me from the previous sections. And I'm working on startup ecosystem, especially on startup ecosystem in Turkey and in Europe. So today's topic is technologies in startup ecosystem, especially in the future, where they are connecting us to future. So let's begin. And if any of you have any question, you can always stop me and ask any question you have. And call me Serge, because I know Sergen is somehow hard to say for you. So let's begin. Our topic is technology, and it will shape the future. Believe me, it will shape the future. And here you can say, you can see some information about technology and its economic. So I can say that technological advancements have always played a crucial role in shaping the economy and investment economy, especially. And we all know that it's shaping our lives. Like, how can I say that? Light speed. And if we move towards the future, we are witnessing an unprecedented growth in various technological domains. And I will discuss the maybe top 20, and I'm not sure, maybe it's 25 because I couldn't stop research. Technological that will dominate the economy and investment economy in the future. So my specialty is on project management, and I have to research these technological changes. So I need to know them, and I can use them in my job. So let's start. You can already see some of the information, like a report, markets. The wireless technology market is expected to grow 69 billion to 160 billion in 25. And it's not a normal number. You can see it's growing like crazy, you know? So you can get these slides with all, and I'm sharing this with AI. So I'm just moving forward with the 5G networks. Let's say close this and move faster. Yeah. 5G networks are the 5th generation wireless technology that some of us probably don't know what is that, but it's faster and faster in speed, especially in transfer speed, and lower latency and greater bandwidth, I can say. So it will transfer data like the bigger data, as we know. So the technology will enable to development of innovative applications and services such as like autonomous driving and remote surgery and smart cities. Here you can see some companies already working on this technology, like big companies like Verizon, AT&T, Huawei, Nokia, Ericsson, and we will see these companies getting some big investment in these areas. So this technology has a potential, especially in healthcare technologies, like many healthcare organization is already trying to make this and trying to use this in real life. Like remote surgery is one of our future things in healthcare. And I hope you don't need that in your life, but if you need that, you can get this like in light speed, because thanks to 5G networks. And the other one is Internet of Things, IoT. Here I want to ask if any of you knows about this topic, like Internet of Things. Is there anyone wants to say something about this or working on Internet of Things? Anyone? Okay, then I'm continuing. So Internet of Things refers to a network that interconnected devices that can communicate with each other and transfer data, like your coffee machine, like your computer, like your refrigerator, or your mobile phone. So it's already transforming various industries such as healthcare and manufacturing, maybe agriculture, and providing real-time data analysis and predictive maintenance and asset tracking. Like, this is the future. Internet of Things is the future, and you can believe me about this. Many business already using this, like in their factories, especially in manufacturing. Like, they can automate all the processes and reduce the cost and improve efficiency. And we all know that if you are working as a project manager, you should always find a way to make things efficient, like reduce the cost and improve the efficiency. So especially for this goal, Internet of Things is one of our ways to make these things real. You can always connect everything, and believe me, everything, to other devices and make them work together, like sharing data in each other, and maybe you can make them, like, how can I say that, work together, like in any way. So companies like Google, Amazon, especially Amazon, and IBM and Intel, like they are already working in this field, and there are many new ventures known working in this field, like Helium Particle, Iotium, C3AI, and they are getting huge investments just because they are working in Internet of Things, and they are finding new ways to implement these technologies to other industries. So the next one is edge computing, and this one is a little interesting. It refers to processing data closer to the source rather than transmitting to a centralized network, like a cloud network maybe. So it enables really faster processing of data and reduces latency. And it's important for us because like I mentioned in 5G networks, something like remote surgery will never accept high latency. Like, it's life and death situations. So edge computing is one of the things, like, provide us faster speed and faster processing of data and reduce latency, making it ideal for applications to remote surgery, autonomous vehicles, and maybe robotics, and other things like these, like maybe smart cities. So for example, Tesla is already trying to use these edge computing technologies in their cars. So think about that. Your car will communicate other cars in the road, and they will never crash. And they will always know where they are and where each other. Companies like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and many others are already working in this field. And many ventures we know working in this field, like Zedata and Foghorn. And don't forget this Foghorn, because they are working really hard. You will see their name in the future. And yes, one of my favorites. And I can say maybe my favorite, not one of, but my favorite, artificial intelligence. I am already working in this field. You can say, you can see the slide. I already wrote that, like this entire text was written by an AI. And believe me, you can use AI like in everything, in every industry, in every job, like everything you do. I'm just giving you an example. Maybe you are a writer, like a blog writer or an internet website writer, you know? So you don't need to know everything about what you are working on. In this era, in this time we are living in, you just need to know how to find the information faster than others. The most important thing is how to find a way to find information. Like, and AI can make this for you because it's already connected to the world and it can research for you like light speed. I will just read it for you, like what AI say about itself. AI is a technology that can enable machines to learn and adapt through experience. And we can say it's like human. AI has vast potential to transform industries such as healthcare, finance, and transportation. And don't worry, AI will not take our jobs from our hands, but it will make us stronger and faster and efficient. The only thing you have to catch up with, like how to use AI. And you should start to research about that. With its ability to process vast amounts of data and identify patterns, AI can improve decision-making processes and provide valuable insights. Like I can say as an example from myself, I'm a project manager and I will have to use AI in my many projects. I know that. So that's why I'm working on this technologies. Additionally, AI has application in autonomous vehicles, robotics, and smart homes. Like, just think about that. You are going to your house and everything is ready for you. It will connect to your maybe fridge, to your phone. So it will know when will you come your home. So it will make your meal, like make your dinner ready for you. Maybe it can see if you close the alarm on your mobile phone when it's morning, when it's really early in the morning, and it can make your coffee before you think about that. Because if you have a pattern in your life, like after your alarm goes, you can close it and then you can go to kitchen and make your coffee, right? AI will see this pattern and then think like, okay, my master wants his or her coffee in about this hours after he closed the alarm on his or her mobile phone. So why not I make his coffee before he even thinks about that? Just think this. It will be awesome. And it's not that simple. It will change everything in our lives. So maybe many of you already know this. Very, very big companies working on this field, like Google, Microsoft, IBM, Amazon, NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, like Samsung, Sony. I can say many names in this. And there are really new ventures, like really, and they are growing fast, like crazy fast. New ventures starting to work on these technologies, like Viserius and Zebra Medical Vision. Like you can already see its name, like medical vision. That's why they are using AI for all kinds of healthcare things. So I can say AI is my number one about these technologies. And you should start to learn about this technology. The next one is augmented reality and virtual reality. Oftentimes people think like they are the same, but they are not. They have some sort of same usage areas, but they have been used like a little difference. So I'm starting with AR, augmented reality, is a technology that superimposes computer-generated information on a user's view of the real world. Like, for example, have you ever heard or maybe played Pokemon Go? Any of you knows that game, like mobile game? That game was an example for AR. And it will change what you see in real world with a device. Like you could see a Pokemon staying on your road, like staying right there, and you could catch it. That's an example about AR. And it's already transforming industries like education, retail maybe, and entertainment especially, like providing immersive experiences like in real-time information. So for example, if AR gets a little more a little more higher technologies, you could see me in your home, like walking and talking with you. AR will provide this in our lives, like in sci-fi movies. So the next one is virtual reality, VR. VR is some sort of different than AR that simulates a virtual environment for you. And you can interact with it with some devices. Like, and it's already being used in industries like gaming industry. And it's one of my favorites because I'm a gamer like crazy. And education industry, like AR, they are, people are using AR and VR in education like almost the same. And healthcare, you can think if you are a surgeon and you can help someone from like thousands miles away, and you just need one Google for VR, and you can use a robot arm in a surgeon like from thousands of miles away. So we can say AR and VR will change many things in our lives. And I hope you don't need this technology in your health life, because if you really need VR in your health, like in a surgeon, so it will be really hard for you. right now. So, and I can say that AR and VR are being used in arms technologies too. In Turkey, one of companies I'm working with are already working on VR technologies for soldiers to get some information in like lab environment for. I wanted to give an example about that, but it will be better for me if I don't. So I'm moving on. And the next one is wireless charging. This is already, and I'm sure about that, maybe all of you knows that, wireless charging. It's like dropping your phone on something and it will charge your phone. Like you, maybe we all know that. So that is a technology that enables devices to charge without the need any cable, like electromagnetic fields, using with electromagnetic fields. So, and it's already being used like in smartphones and wearables technologies like smartwatch and other things. And it can be integrated into very different other devices, including electric vehicles. And I can say today I saw an ad about maybe it was Hyundai or Honda, I'm not sure, but they are using wireless charging in their electric car. So it will change very different. It will be integrated in very different industries and very different products. So, and like you can see in our presentation, Apple, Samsung, Qualcomm, Broadcom, like all kinds of mobile technology companies are already working in this field. And you can see the new ventures like Ossia, Energous, and Airfuel Alliance, like they are working in this technology, not for mobile, but for electric cars. So just think about this. You will not need any cable in your home, and it will provide us a cleaner environment, a clean environment with almost no waste of any things like that. So the next one, Wi-Fi 6, like the latest Wi-Fi technology, offers faster speeds, lower latency, and greater capacity than its predecessor, like Wi-Fi 5. This technology is already adopted in very industries like education, healthcare, and retail. And we can say Wi-Fi 6 is somehow similar to our fiber internet connections, but it's not with cables. So, and like we can say we are using Wi-Fi 6 right now, but with cables. And it's already been used like healthcare, retail, because it's providing better connectivity and faster data transfer speed. So we will see this name, this Wi-Fi 6 name in future, like very often. So I can say companies like Cisco, Broadcom, Intel, Qualcomm, like in wireless charging, Samsung, Apple, Qualcomm, Broadcom, they are already working on Wi-Fi 6 too. And the next one is location-based services. And believe me, we all going to love this because it's not only industrial, but for us too. It refers to the use of users' location data to provide personalized services and information. Like, think like you have your own radio and you can share all the data, like where you are, what you need, what you are going to do, and what you want, like in a second. And you can connect with like really big distance without anything, without any other product. So location-based services will provide us really fast connection speeds, and it's already being used in transportation, entertainment, and targeted advertising, and real-time information and navigation. But I want you to look at targeted advertising and note that, because as a project manager, you will sometimes need to work on some advertisements project, and you can use this in the future. So it will be better for you to know what is location-based services. We can pass the companies because you already know them. Like wearable technology is the next one. Wearable technology is, if you ask me, I don't like to wear anything about like smartwatches or any other things, but this will be in our future. So it refers to a range of devices that can be worn on your body, like smartwatch, fitness trackers. We already know them. Smart glasses, like we can use them as an AR or VR product when we are trying to get into those environments. So maybe little chips can be seen as wearable technologies. So we can make payments, or we can make any other things, like we can change some of our devices, how they are working with wearable technology. And it's already being used in maybe industries like healthcare, sports, and I can say sports is the most important one right now. And fashion, maybe it will be interesting for you, but it's already used in fashion. And it's provide us real-time monitoring, data tracking, and personalized experiences like in AR or VR environment. And the next one is it's like connected with wearable technology, like mobile payment systems. We can, I already say that, like with a little chip in your maybe palm or in your wrist, you can make some payments. It's like using other products for the same thing. Like it refers to a range of technologies that enable us to make payments using their smartphones, other mobile devices, and maybe wearable technologies. And it's already being adopted in various industries, including retail, transportation, finance, and it provides faster, more convenient, and secure transaction for us. Like many of you already know, Apple, Google, PayPal, Samsung, Visa are already using these technologies, and there are many new ventures working on these fields. And Li-Fi, I'm sure none of you heard that, but it's one of the future techs in our lives. It's a wireless technology, but it's using light waves to transmit data instead of radio waves like we use in Wi-Fi. and it offers faster data transfer speed and higher bandwidth and increased security compared to Wi-Fi. So this will be the future for our Wi-Fi technology, and it will change all the Wi-Fi technology in our lives, but not so fast because it's really hard to implement this technology in our lives. So, but many companies like trying to work on this field because it provides really faster data transfer speed and security. And we can say it will change like healthcare, transportation, manufacturing, because it provides us really fast speeds and secure data transfer. And the most important thing is secure data transfer here. We all know that, I know. And like companies like Pure Li-Fi and Signify, it was formerly Philips Lighting, already working in this field. And like there are new ventures like Lightbee. They will be they will grow bigger in the future because they are working on Li-Fi, like really special field, and they are getting very big monies for their projects. The next one is smart grids, and smart grids is a funny one, if you ask me, because it's modern electrical grids uses advanced technology to monitor and control the flow of electricity. It's like magic. And I really like to search about this technology. It's already being used like industries like transportation, healthcare, efficient energy industries, like, and it's especially used for reduced carbon emission and efficient energy management, because it can control the all the electrical grid like in seconds and monitor them and control the flow of electricity. And many companies working on this field because it will be our number one needs in the future, because we cannot find any other energy source like petrol-based source like any others. So we need to find a way to control our flow of electricity and find a way to provide efficient energy management in our lives, like in our cities, in our countries. So it will be in our future. The next one, I'm sure all of you heard about that. Blockchain. Blockchain is a decentralized digital ledger that records transactions and data in a secure and transparent manner. And it's already adopted in like finance, healthcare, supply chain management, and it provides us secure, transparent, and tamper-proof data management. And you can already see in the slides, like I give some information about blockchain, but I want to give you an example about blockchain and how it will change our lives. As you know, if you have a house and you want to sell it, or if you have a car and you want to sell it, you should prove that trade with some sort of paper right now. We all know that. And the only way to prove there is a paper providing information about that selling, about that trade, will stay in the bank will stay in the government, and people are not trusting them. So blockchain can change it because it will create the same trade information, and it will scatter that information around the world, and you will never know where that information is, and you will never change that information. So you don't need to have a paper that provide information about your trade, and you will always have proof in other people's computers, in other people's mobile phones or other servers about your trade, and you will always be able to share that information. So you don't need to trust any other organization, like companies, like banks, like other things, like governments. So blockchain will change, especially this kind of things in our lives. And many people knows the blockchain about for their usage in money, like Bitcoin or any other coins. But its main feature is providing us a real-time information and secure, transparent, and tamper-proof data management. Blockchain is that. So the next one is ultra-wideband. If you ask me, this one is already in our lives, but we don't know that. It's a wireless technology that offers high precision location tracking and data transfer speeds. It's already being used. Companies like Texas Instruments, like Apple, like Samsung and Tesla, they are already using these technologies because it can change how we work on transportation, logistics, and manufacturing to provide real-time asset tracking and location-based service like indoor navigations, maybe. So we will see ultra-wideband in our lives, but we won't be able to know if it's ultra-wideband in its name. So Thread is one of the best in the future. It's designed for Internet of Things, like in the previous section. Enables communication between low-powered devices, not like the others, not like the industrial stage. So Thread technology is already being adopted in like healthcare, smart homes, industrial automation, and it provides us reliable and secure connectivity for IoT devices, like for Internet of Things devices, and it provides us efficient energy management for those devices. Google, Qualcomm, Silicon Labs, Nordic Semiconductor are already working on this field, and there are many new companies like Helium, and believe me, Helium and OpenThread will be in the future and will be on our sites about these technologies. So the next one is narrowband. This one is also about Internet of Things, but it's a little different with the other one. So it's designed for low power devices when they are required to long range connectivity. So it's, believe me, it's hard to achieve something like this. And it's already, companies already trying to use it and make it stable in industries like agriculture and logistics, utility, and it provides us reliable and low cost connectivity for our devices. So it will be one of our choices in the future. Like many companies are already working in this field. And you can say that this technology is more about mobile technologies like mobile phones and any others. Just like looking at the company's name in this field, like Huawei, Ericsson, Qualcomm, Vodafone, Nokia, and many others. So the next one is Bluetooth Low Energy. This one is awesome, I can say, because it's a wireless technology designed for low power IoT devices. It's not about data transfer like the others, but when the devices require short range connectivity, you can use low energy Bluetooth, and it's already being used in very different industries like healthcare, retail, transportation, autonomous cars, and many others. And it provides us real-time device tracking, maybe other tracking implementations and monitoring them and automation. So we can say these technologies will be in our future, like Bluetooth Low Energy too, and NFC, near field communication. I believe maybe some of you didn't heard about that, but almost all of us has already have this technology in our pockets, like our mobile phones. Some of you can see a little symbol like N symbol on our phones. Like, I'm not sure if I can show it or my cam will show it. Like, it can be seen like here on my phone. NFC is a wireless technology that enables communication between devices in close proximity. And it's already been adopted in industries like finance, transportation, healthcare, mobile technologies. It provides us contactless payments, access control, and data transfer. And I can give you an example, like you can make payment with your mobile phone, right? In many places. So it's being it's provided by NFC technologies, and you can use this technology like in your homes. Like you will just place a little chip maybe in your wall, and when you are getting into your home, your phone will connect with that chip and change some of the features for you. And so you can use this technology in smart homes too, for like NFC. So it's provide us access control and data transfer like with a contactless tech. And you can see the companies known to work on this field like Google, Samsung, Sony. And the one I showed you, my phone, is Sony, for example. And the other companies you can see. And radio frequency identification is more like used in arms industries, like defense industries, for example. It uses radio waves to identify and track objects. Like it's already adopted in like logistic, retail, manufacturing, real-time tracking, inventory management, automation, and defense industries. And it will provide us in the future, I believe, it will provide us safer environments, especially for countries with countries having problems with some defense issues like terrorist attacks or any other things. RFID will be our solution for that in the future. So we can say the other companies working on this field will save many lives in the future. So the next one, visible light communication, is one of my favorites. It's a wireless technology, a kind of wireless technology, but it's not using radio frequencies or any other things, but it's using the light waves to transmit data. And people are trying to transmit even energy with those light waves, but they couldn't manage to do this right now. But I believe in the future it will be possible. So visible light communication is already being in use, like transportation, and retail healthcare, because it provides high-speed data transfer and location-based services, like I told you before, and indoor navigations. And when I say high speed, providing high-speed transfer, data transfer, believe me, it's light speed transfer, data transfer, because it's really using the light waves, and light moves really fast. So like Panasonic, GA, Lucibel, Signify, many companies are already working in this field. And probably we won't see this technology in the future. We will see this, but we won't know if it's visible light communication or not. So the last one is satellite internet. We already using this. There is a reason why I sharing this as a future tech. It's satellite internet is wireless technology that uses satellites to provide internet connectivity in areas where we traditionally wired or wireless networks are not available. So it's already being adopted in like industries, transportation, agriculture, logistics, and believe me, it's in everywhere in our lives. So it will be everywhere in our lives in the future too, because it provides reliable and high-speed internet connectivity. And this is the reason why I want to talk about satellite internet, because even this lesson, even this meeting is, we can make this meeting thanks to satellite internet. That's why I want to say things about this. So we can already see companies working on this field like SpaceX, OneWeb, Viasat, like many countries, we already know them. And other new ventures like Kepler Communication, AST Space Mobile, like they are working on this field too. And like in conclusion, like the rapid advancement of technology is transforming various industries and shaping the economy and investment economy. These technologies that we discussed in this presentation are just the tip of the iceberg. Believe me, it's just the tip of the iceberg, and we can expect more innovation and breakthroughs in the future. So as we move towards the future, it's crucial for businesses and organizations to keep up with these emerging technologies and adapt to the changing markets trends. By embracing these technologies, businesses can gain bigger advantage, like increased efficiency and reduce costs. And for example, I told you, like, you should learn how to use AI in your lives, in your jobs, in your work, because it will give you the biggest advantage in many fields. However, there are some other thoughts about these technologies. It has also its own potential challenges and risk associated with these technologies. For example, concern about data privacy, security, ethical implications, if I say the right word. I'm not sure about that right now. Or artificial intelligence and other emerging technologies. And therefore, it's crucial for businesses to prioritize data security and ethical considerations when adopting these technologies. Like, I'm giving the same example, but if you ask any AI service for illegal information, it won't give you that information. But if you play around it, it will give you that information. So the important thing is find the right way to use these technologies. If I'm just giving an example, if I want to find some piracy data or some pirate game, and if I want to download them, I can search on the internet. But if I want to ask it to an AI, it will give me an information like piracy is not supported, and I cannot give you that information, and something like this. But if I ask the same AI, like which website I should avoid if I don't want to use any pirate game, it will give me every information about them. So people can use these technologies in the bad ways. So both us and businesses, companies should find a way to use them in correct ways and in healthy ways. So in summary, I can say these technologies are set to take over the economy and investment ecosystem in the future, and top businesses and organizations to prepare for these changes and embrace the opportunities and challenges they bring. With the right strategies and investments, business can thrive in like rapidly evolving technological landscape, and we can say drive innovation and growth in their businesses. So I want to finish this with some private information about these companies. Like, let's see how much those startups gets working in this technologies. Like Starry, in May 2021, they raised 100 million in a Series C funding round by investor and entrepreneur Chachal Giaravanon and other participations. Like MetaWave, they raised 10 millions. Like Mavenir, they raised $500 million. And Helium, maybe you can remember because I already told you that these names will be in our future. Like Helium, they raised like 100 million, Particle 40 million, and Iotium they raised 13 million, like really short funding. Try like from investors. C3 AI, they are working in AI technologies and other technologies too, and they raised like it's crazy, but 650 million, like in public offering. And Z Data, they raised like 12 million in a Series A, and believe me, it's just Series A, not even Series C or B. And Foghorn, they did very hard funding round. And Vicarious raised 50 million, like Magic Leap raised 350 million. So you can see other examples here, and you will be able to reach the other data I collected for this lesson. And all I can say now, thank you for listening and participating in this lecture, in this meeting. If any of you have any question, you can ask me, or this will be the end of our presentation.
Thank you very much, Sergen, Serge Bayram, for a presentation that has proved to be outstanding from all standpoints, regardless of the vantage point we looked at what you've done in this presentation. We all should feel fairly satisfied. I am personally involved in technology, and I have learned a lot. I loved the word that you use at the end to let the participants know that it is just a tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
You have presented the whole array, the whole spectrum of the technologies available out there. But you said there is a lot more to learn, a lot more to know about what is out there for us independently of where we evolve in life, in our personal lives, at work, in the different types of industries that you have mentioned, the technologies out there. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, the trend of the future. No matter how we think about it, no matter how much we have to buy these technologies, that is the future. There is no way we can move away from it. We have run out of time, but I am glad, Sergen, that you are available for questions. I hope you have some time to address one or two issues that our participants might love to bring up. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and ask questions that Serge would be very pleased to answer. Just hover your mouse at the very bottom of your screen, the horizontal menu where you see reactions, and there you will see a hand as soon as we detect from my end, from Serge's end, as soon as we see it, that hand up, we will let you ask your question. We will open the floor to you. Go ahead, ladies and gentlemen. It is your turn now to ask questions or make whatever comments you want. I'm watching the area, the waiting room, and everywhere to see if I can spot raised hand, and there doesn't seem to be any this time. I want also, yeah, there we go. We have
there
two
is one.
hands. Agnes Onisa, let's begin with you, and then we will switch to Lombayi. Agnes, go ahead with your question, please.
Thank you for the good presentation. I've really learned a lot. My question is on the about the Internet of Things. I've understood that you said you can connect maybe the the items, electronics in your house, and can control maybe using your phone. How safe is this feature when you use it when it comes to hacking? Because I know now using internet, anyone can access with the skill, can hack and control that. Is that possible, or how safe is the Internet of Things when it comes to cybersecurity?
Yeah, if you ask me, in a small environment like in your house, it won't be dangerous for you to getting hacked. But people sometimes, some crazy people can try that. And if you close your connection to others, like, it won't be a problem for you. Like, you can use for almost anything in your house, your IoT devices. And if you ask me, I am using it for in my house, like my coffee machine, like my wireless modem, like my computers, television, my mobile phone. They are all connected to each other. And I'm not having any problem about data privacy or security or any hacking things about them, because I'm not sharing any information of my connection or my wireless connection with anyone. And this is the #1 security option for us in this manner. And you can always find many information on the internet, how to secure your connection and how to protect your devices from others. And believe me, it's not so hard. And you can always use those options in like 10 minutes, maybe. Like let me tell you something. You can ask this question to AI and it will give you the best answer. All I can say this, because our lesson is about techs in the future. So you can ask this, like, let me ask it for you and tell me if you can see my screen right now, because I closed the presentation.
Yes, we can see the screen.
Okay, like for example, ChatGPT, right? And open it and close it. Okay, close it. How can I protect my IoT devices from attacks? Let's see. And maybe I'm not sure if it's working. Yeah, okay. These are the options we have. The AI gave us, like change default login credentials, like use some different username and passwords to log in IoT devices, like use strong passwords. And you can always ask for even these informations for AI, like give me an example for strong password and how to create one. So let's see what will it give us as. And just I told you before, secure your Wi-Fi network, use strong unique password, and disable remote access, enable encryption. So it gives us like an example with JK7 at sharp like DF9 and other things. And it's giving us the information what we need, like to create a strong password. So I can say use AI to answer, to find answers to these questions. And the next one. Next question, maybe. Because I cannot see, yeah. Victor Bayai, I believe.
Yeah,
yeah,
hello.
Okay, hello.
Yeah, thank you for your presentation.
Thank you.
Actually, I enjoy it. I am a student of cybersecurity. And you talked about this technology. I like the former speaker. I am asking about the vulnerabilities of those, and especially virtual. I use virtual technology in my work to work at home, and for now there are no issues because it is in its infancy. We can only talk about virtual systems, interconnectivity of computers for now. Yep. But what are the backbones for this technology? As you say, 5G.
What is what? I couldn't hear you.
The backbone for these technologies.
I already gave an example about that, like example about AI, how to use the AI the right way and the wrong way. And if I'm right, you said backbones, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like if you want to use these technologies in the right way, you can always make this happen. It's already in our lives and you can always reach them and use them like really easily. But if you want to use them in the bad ways, like you can always do this too, especially in these times, because they are not really prepared for people's focuses, I can say. Like I gave an example about piracy and many other things can happen with these technologies. So there are so many backbones about these. So that's why we call them the future techs, because they are not ready to use of all people in the world, because we cannot provide the full security about them. Like we are not, we cannot provide the security about our fiber connections or our internet connections. And we are talking about AI, we are talking about Wi-Fi 6, maybe the faster ways. We are talking about blockchain. And I can say we couldn't manage to secure our old technologies, and we cannot talk about to secure our future technologies right now because we are not ready to do that right now. So that's why we are calling them future technologies that will change our lives and the world we know, because we will be ready for their security, for their right uses in the future, but not right now. We can only just give examples about the right way how to use them, but we cannot say it's right there and use it how you want it. We cannot say that right now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Serge, for your answer. I want to remind every participant that the entire session, the entire live class from Sergen Bayram has been recorded, and the recording will be shared with you very soon, so that if there are items that you missed, some of which you might not have understood very well, you will have plenty of opportunities to review those elements, which will help you grab the context or grab the content to a full extent. So there is absolutely nothing that you're gonna miss, and you'll be able again to go back and forth and through whatever segment of that presentation so that you will understand better. I am very thankful to you, Serge. The whole institution of Atlantic International University is grateful to you for this outstanding presentation, which has very well contributed to the success of our driving force, so to speak, in the world of distance education. Atlantic International University is telling you thank you. We hope you will agree to be back. You've been there with us, and you will certainly come back. And let's turn the floor back to you, Serge, for the concluding remarks about your presentation.
Yeah, before we finish this, I will answer these questions in the chat section because I didn't see that. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Mukesh Chauhan, if I'm saying correctly, said that please send me your PPT, and don't worry, you can always find these documents in AIU because I'm already sharing them, like everything in this lecture, and you can always find them in AIU. And Safo Boye, if I'm telling right, if I'm not, sorry. I'm interested in artificial intelligence. I would appreciate if you can briefly explain how to operate it, especially for beginners, if I want to use it in my house. Yeah. This question is a little tricky because the one before, like Agnes Onyisa asked, I can say the same thing. Like, you can ask the AI how to use it in your home as a beginner, and it will answer you like better than me, because AI knows itself better than us, and it can say everything about it and how you can use and operate AI in your home. And believe me, you can learn how to connect your devices with each other, and from AI, it will teach you how to make it, and it will explain it to you like easier ways, better than me, because I'm a computer engineering, and I couldn't make it without using some technical language. And as a beginner, it will not be easy to understand for you. But if you ask AI to give me examples, teach me how to use AI in my house as a beginner, and explain it like you are explaining it to an high school student, it will make this in a second, and it will give you the better answer from me. So I say you ask AI about AI. If there is any other question, I'm here to answer it gladly. And if not, there is nothing I can say about these technologies. Actually, there are many things I can say about them, but it's getting late in Turkey, and we can finish the section if there is any, if there isn't any other. Yeah, Camille Hudson, I think. Yes.
It is. Hi, everyone. How are we doing today?
We're doing just fine. Thank you.
It's very hot in Jamaica, but guess what happened? I am really taken aback with the presentation, although it was in and out some of the times. That project management, I wasn't looking at project management in this form as was just laid out with all of these tenets, with electronics and all of these things, as simple as a cell phone and all of these things. So I'm really appreciative of this presentation. It's a really an eye-opener because I wasn't looking at project management in this setting and this form.
Thank you very much.
Those are my few words.
Thank you very much for your comment, Camille. You were expecting a project presentation, and Serge Byram made an outstanding presentation in the world of electronics, like you said, the valuable technologies which indeed can be applied to the field of project management.
Yes.
Yeah, I already gave some examples about that, actually, like for AI or the other things, like we can say like low energy efficiency, like narrowband IoT, and blockchain will be one of our techs in project management, like mobile payment system will be our techs in project management, like wearable technology is already in our project management works. Like you can always use them for many other, in many projects. Like I can give you an example about that, like because it provides us real-time data tracking and feedback. With wearable technology, you can make them in a second, like this, and believe me, like this, really. And for example, if you are working a company with like manufacturing company, and you should track the data, like how the manufacturing process is going through, and if there is a problem with your workers, like in the process, if any of your workers having any problem with wearable technology, they can always stop the process which is going wrong, like this, and it will be no problem anymore. So they can always change anything, like with one button, with wearable technology. And believe me, it's really hard to make it right now without wearable technology in our lives. And right now we are using wearable technology, like in the city I live in. I live in Samsun in Turkey, by the way. There is a factory about, they are manufacturing cables for industrial businesses. And there was a problem about one of their factory machines, like it was creating a different connector for the endpoint of the cables. And one of the workers saw this, but they couldn't stop the process in a short time, because he should go to the next person to report it, and the next one, and the next one. And because of this, they couldn't stop the process like in a second. But if you have the wearable technology, like for example, you won't even need to call someone with your phone. With wearable technology, you can always share that data with everyone around you, and not maybe everyone in the world. Like, there is a machine doing its work wrong and we should stop it. And should I press that button to stop it? Like, you can always make this happen with a smartwatch, and it's already in our lives. So I can say project management is already connected to these technologies, because we will always find a project to use them and make it more efficient and cost effective. That's why these future techs are important for us.
Thank you again, Serge. With this last comment, we are now putting an end to this live class with Serge Byram. I want to thank every participant for joining us today, and the next date, the next appointment, so to speak, that is for tomorrow, Wednesday. I mean, tomorrow is Tuesday, not Wednesday. The next date tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Atlantic International University. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a real pleasure. Be blessed. Bye-bye now.